93 Boxing, I'm back with a quick video. Kell Brook should have taken the 70-30 split from Amir Khan. Now, people were going to say that, oh, who's Amir Khan to say that he deserves 70%? Amir Khan is the bigger name, he's just not more liked. And that's all there is to it. And, keep in mind that Kell Brook wouldn't even offer a title at that time. So Kell Brook, people say, oh, he's the world champion. He's a world champion. He only beat one good fighter in his career. And he's the world champion, right? And he took a loss as well. They both took a loss. So, I don't know why people say that. It's not like Kell Brook would be a world champion. If he does fight Amir Khan, the title will be stripped. Kell Brook should have taken that 70%. Because at the end of the day, Amir Khan doesn't really need him. He can do the Kell Brook and get back to the top, which means if he really wants, Amir Khan is technically in the who needs him club as well. Tony Bellew said that, and it's true. He fucked around and could have fought Danny Garcia, but he didn't. He fucked around. He went up there to fight Canelo. Amir Khan can fight Lamont Peterson, I'm fairly sure. If not, look, he can fight these people and climb up some of these rankings. In all honesty, he can actually do that. Amir Khan has a lack of activity. All he has to do is get rid of that rust and come back up to some of these titles. And Lamont Peterson has a low title. That rematch can happen, right? And just fight some people. Amir Khan has options. He can fight. He can fight some decent fighters, even though, right, Keith Thurman might not fight him straight away. I'm fairly sure. Look, Danny Garcia, that fight can happen, I think. I mean, who's going to fight Danny Garcia immediately apart from Sean Porter? Although I think Sean Porter fight is more likely to happen. Amir Khan can fight pretty much anyone. Actually, not anyone. Amir Khan can fight pretty decent fighters out there. And as long as he has a couple because boxing is all hype. That's something you have to understand. People are saying, oh, Amir Khan's not, he's not going to be back and shit. Amir Khan can have a decent fight, right? A good fight against a decent fighter. And people will be saying he's back. Because boxing is all hype. Amir Khan had the same amount of hype before people looked at Amir Khan as this good fighter, actually. A really good fighter, like one of the top dogs at 147 before the Canelo fight. What happened in the Canelo fight was expected, and it did, but all of a sudden we've seen Amir Khan getting knocked out. And now the positive hype around Amir Khan is gone. Amir Khan needs a few decent fighters to fight, and the hype will be back. And I'm not really worried about all that. All we need him to do is to take a tune-up fight, just brush off that rust, and get back in the mix. Kell Brook should because at the end of the day, right? Amir Khan can do that. Kell Brook can do that as well. He's been up in the big stage a few times. He's been there against Sean Porter, which is a pretty big stage. He's been there against Golovkin. He's been there against Errol Spence. But the thing is, Kell Brook don't want to do that. Those sort of fighters that you want to fight, those type of decent fighters, good fighters, not bums. Those ones are kind of like, the reward is very high to the risk, but Kell Brook has to do that. If Kell Brook can't get those fights, you know why he can't? It's because he hasn't taken those little fights to make his name bigger. Those little fights make a difference. Those little, like Keith Thurman for Diego Chavez, he fought Soto Corral, those sort of fights, those are decent fighters. But they build up your resume. They build up your resume, and they build up in a good way. They don't pad it up or anything. These are not no shit fighters either. These are some decent fighters, not on the highest level, but they can still help you get experience, and it's all good. It's all good fighting those type of fighters. I don't know if Kell Brook will do that. It's a high risk, low reward fight. But I feel like Amir Khan will do that. He's done it before. They both need to take a tune-up fight, and I think Khan versus Brook can happen next year. That's a good option for both. And whatever's on the table, Kell Brook needs to accept it. If it's a big payday for Kell Brook, Because right now, I don't think the fight will be as big as it was before Kell Brook, before Kell Brook got stopped by Errol Spence and Amir Khan got stopped by Canelo. But actually, no. When Amir Khan got stopped by Canelo, Amir Khan's stock kind of went down a little bit. It's only a matter of time before it goes up back because it'll go back up again. He just needs to fight another fighter and bring the hype back into him. Boxing's all hype. Kell Brook, he needs to pretty much do the same. And Kell Brook did fight Triple G after Khan for Canelo. I think Kell Brook benefited from the Triple G fight because the little success he had against Triple G was like praised a lot, and rightfully so. But yeah, let me know what you think. I'm SR93 Boxing. I'm out.